Robert here with Do It Yourself Trucker. Thanks for tuning in. What we're going to have today is we're going to be dealing with some problems with your Carrier APU, also known as the Comfort Pro APU. Some of y'all have asked me about a problem that keeps coming up. It's pretty common. When your display inside the bunk says check APU engine and the engine shuts off, I'm going to show you how to diagnose it and what the probable problem is. With the cover, the top cover taken off your unit, do not do anything to the controller when it shuts off. Don't hit escape or clear the screen out. You want to leave it the way it is. And in the very back, you see this controller. You'll have a light lit up next to the fault code or the fault that's giving you the problem. Most of the time, it is the temp. You'll see down the next to the bottom, there's the temp. There'll be a red light to the right of that. If that's the case, it's a very simple fix. But if you're not careful, you can waste money. This is your temperature sensor right here. This connector needs to be tight. It may just be the connector. I replaced the connector on mine because it was real loose, but it was still giving me some problem. It helped a little bit, but it still shut off every now and then. So I ended up having to get a sensor. Luckily it was under warranty, but if yours is not under warranty, or you don't want to have to wait for them to be able to get it in the shop, you can do it yourself. The sensor is going to cost you about $50. But make sure that the water is turned off up at the engine. It's also best that you haven't been running your APU or your truck engine and that the coolant in the system is cool, because if you're not careful, you could really burn yourself. And what all you do is you need a wrench, loosen this up, and you want to do it slowly and make sure all the pressure is released off the system, because if this coolant's hot or even warm, it'll have pressure on it. But once you take the sensor out, here's where you can get in trouble. If you over tighten that sensor, you will crush that end on that sensor inside the engine block here. So what you want to do is you want to do it finger tight and then do it 1/4 turn. You do it more than a 1/4 turn, you will break that end off and you will have wasted a sensor, because the shop will not take that back. Once you buy that sensor, you've bought it, whether you've tried to install it or not in most cases. I hope this was a help to you, and I hope that you were following my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. I hope to have more how-to and do-it-yourself videos. If you have any questions, comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook. I'm just starting out a Facebook presence, so it's going to take a little while to get that following going. So thanks for tuning in.